I'm obsessed with everything we've put into it. I'm obsessed with our website.
What do you think the hardest thing about creating Dewstate has been?
Lauren and I both were selected to be on the first ever Barefaced Clinical Advisory Board, which is such an honor.
You want to book this trip to Miami October 30th? I was like, okay, I'll put the deposit down.
I used it this morning.
Okay, that's an ego check, sure. Welcome to Fill and Tell, where we spill the tea on all things aesthetics.
We're your hosts. I'm Megan.
And I'm Lauren.
We're here to give you the inside scoop on what goes on behind the treatment room door.
From filler to facelifts, skincare to aesthetic secrets.
We're taking you behind the scenes of the industry with unfiltered conversations, expert insights, and maybe a little gossip along the way.
Welcome back, everybody. Today, we are going to catch up on life a little bit. We have been doing the podcast now for a few months, and I think that we introduced ourselves in the first episode, and then we haven't really caught up on anything that's going on. So we've had a busy summer. We've had a lot to do. If you've seen our stories and you've seen our to-do list, they're a mile long. It's been fun. It's been exhausting, it's been tiring, but we're going to catch up on some of the things that we've gone through this summer.
Yeah.
So the first thing...
Big surprise.
I know. That's what we've really been working on is the launch of our e-commerce online retail platform called Dewstate. And I'm obsessed with the name.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with everything we've put into it. I'm obsessed with our website. We are working with a brilliant website developer who's just been amazing. And this has sort of been a passion project for us. Just like the podcast, we've put a lot into it.
Got a lot of passions this year.
But if you know us, you know that skincare is our big obsession. And so this is a curated spot for the skincare lover to build rituals.
Yeah. So essentially, what we were trying to create was we want everyone to love and know skincare the way that we love and know it. And so creating something in a website that you can go to where you can find all of our most loved products. Everything has been handpicked by us. Mm-hmm. We've tried it. Our friends and family have tried it, and we've really just niched down on like the most loved products and how you can kind of incorporate them and change them from just like a routine into this like luxurious ritual and self-care that you're doing for yourself day to day.
Yes.
And I think that's the biggest difference that we are trying to position ourselves versus somebody else where you just might go and you buy your sunscreen and like, that's it. But really it's how to create this moment for yourself in the morning and the evening.
Yeah, exactly. And if you need any help, there's bundles created for acne, rosacea, pigment. There's going to be some blogs so you can read up on skincare. And then there's also an AI quiz.
Yes.
So that can help you basically, answer a few questions, your age, your demographic, what you're looking for, your skin concerns, and then you take a photo of yourself.
Yes,
and it can analyze your skin
and make good recommendations, and then we've created and really worked through the quiz so that we can get to know everybody, your skin type, and then recommend what's going to be great for you.
Yes.
So it's been a lot more work than I actually thought it was going to be. So that's the reason for so many Zoom calls and phone calls and, after work meetings and lunch meetings. And
Lauren and I spend all day together, and then we continue talking on the phone at least a few times a week. And if not on the phone, we are at Sage also going over
or
business
we're doing the
plans.
podcast.
Yep.
So we've really, good thing we like each other.
Yeah. Yeah. So this was like our biggest thing that we wanted to catch up on with everybody. We had a lot of great feedback about our first episode of like things that people didn't know about us, or just, wow, I'm interested in this or that. I didn't know about this about you. So we really wanted to do this catch-up episode, and we were like, perfect timing because Dewstate is launching.
What do you think the hardest thing about creating Dewstate has been?
I think, like you said, it's everything that you don't expect.
Yeah.
Don't
expect a brand to tell you that they don't want to work with you.
Well,
Because we had that happen a couple of times.
Ish. Well,
No,
no,
we
okay,
did.
we did.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of our call last night.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, that was wild. And we like went back and forth with them and we were like, look, this is what we're doing. And they were like, literally at this time, no.
So I think it was kind of like, okay, that's an ego check, sure.
But also I assumed that if you have a medical director, if you are like in the medical field, they would say yes.
It's been an interesting, what we thought was like not this innovative idea apparently is a little reverse of the way that most people do business.
Yeah.
And so talking to a lot of these brands that we love and work with, it's kind of like we've really had to do some explaining about what we're doing.
Yeah, there's a specific one that we absolutely love. We've used for a few years now, and apparently this is like new to them, just having e-commerce versus like having a brick and mortar. And so but we're gonna get there.
We're excited, and you can follow us on Instagram. It's gonna be Dewstate on Instagram. Dewstate.com is where you can purchase everything. We're working with a fantastic marketing team. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. And anything you hear us mention on Fill and Tell now, finally, you can buy directly through Dewstate.
Yes.
Which, again, like Lauren said, these are all of our favorite brands. We really sat down. We've looked at this list several times. It's curated to what we know and believe in, but then also what we feel like our patients know and believe in too.
Yes. So, and then rolling into the next thing.
People probably know this doesn't come as a surprise, but Lauren and I both were selected to be on the first ever Barefaced Clinical Advisory Board, which is such an honor to both of us. We love Jordan Harper. She's fantastic. She's so knowledgeable and educated in the skincare world, and her brand is Barefaced.
Yes.
And so we...
And what's so funny, I looked back at my order history, and the first time I ordered Barefaced was like 2021, I think. And started with the toning pad, started with the Overachiever, and had been using them for several years. And so it was just funny to kind of see it, we've been using it for several years, and then to be a part of it has been really fun. And we've gotten to try some new products from her that we haven't necessarily used.
Which I just tried them finally because I got it open.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And they're so great. Like, I feel like I woke up
There's a new product launching. And by the time this comes out, it'll definitely
have been launched.
But it's a fantastic body product. I think it's going to be fantastic.
And then a little bit more strong for your face, so only use it like 1 to 2 times a week. But I did feel like I woke up with glowing skin from the exfoliation. So
that's been fun. It's a collaborative effort to just, reach patients again. Her mission, our mission are very similar in just wanting everyone to really love their skincare routine and have it be effective and love the skin that you're in.
Exactly.
Without having to cover it up. So we really felt like we aligned very well with her brand. And so it's been fun to work with the team and see how they do things. It's been fun just to see how we can do things differently for us. So it's been a fun summer.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, we have a trip coming up in October. We literally
just
planned
booked it this morning. Megan and I are texting at 6:30 a.m. and like, do you want to book this trip to Miami October 30th? I was like, okay, I'll put the deposit down. And she was like, okay,
just put the deposit down. It's for training with Emily Rockwell, who we love.
Yes.
Who
it was so
fantastic.
Funny because we were just talking about it the other day in the office, like how can we train with her? And this kind of came up last night, this morning.
Yeah, I'm glad she posted it because I didn't follow the girl that is going to host it, but she looks great too.
And it's in our, it's not far from here, so it'll be easy kind of trip to get down there.
We'll definitely fly.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I'm the big driver of the pair.
Passenger princess.
She's a passenger princess.
Yes.
She makes me drive her car. It's just the money saving because flying out of Tallahassee, I think, is just horrendous. You do it way more than me because I'll go to Orlando and fly. Yes, but you do pay for convenience, which is great.
Yeah, so that's coming up in October. We did, an amazing conference back in May. We went to the Cult Conference. Allie and Jen put on a fantastic conference for injectors, and it was just a great collaborative event that we were at. We love them, and so that was really fun.
That was so interesting because it's such an intimate conference. There was only maybe 25 to 50
30,
people.
yeah.
Like,
It was small.
which is so different from like aesthetic necks or aesthetic extender, which is hundreds.
Yeah.
I loved it. I
did
felt
too.
like every speaker that went up, I could then go up to right after. I felt like I made a lot of friends, which
I
is nice
know.
because in this space it can be intimidating. I love that I have Lauren because we can do all this together. Like, I can't imagine not having like a friend
I
where you
know.
can do all this with, because that's kind of scary.
Well, and just like thinking about all the business stuff that we're doing, to not have somebody to be like, can you help me with half of the work?
Or what do what should we do?
Yeah.
Like, we were on a conversation last night about like, what should we do? What does this align with our vision
Right.
of our futures and things like that? So, well, you have a fun trip coming up in, probably the end of the year.
Oh, I was like, what? Paris.
Yeah.
Brian and I are planning a Paris trip in December. We went to Grand Cayman back in May, which was great. We did a little beach trip. I went to New York, which
Girls
I
trip,
love.
that was great.
I would live in New York if I could.
I know. And fun fact about me, I have never been to New York.
That's
and
true.
I love travel. So
I know.
every
You're
time
like
I
an
tell
international
someone,
traveler, though.
why did I pick the most
I
expensive
know.
thing?
So New York is like, I feel like I try to go there
Yeah.
probably 3 times a year.
I
So,
know, in the amount that we're together, I've
I
never
know.
been with Lauren, so I need to. I went to Mallorca this summer, which is an island off the coast of Spain.
which looked amazing.
It's between Ibiza and Menorca. It was fantastic. I strongly advise anyone to go, because it was, what I noticed was that it could be a couples trip, it could be a best friend trip, which
Yeah.
it was. I went with my best friend Taylor. It could be just a girls trip. There was so much for anyone to do. It was so fun. I loved it.
And then birthdays are coming up.
Yours is coming
feel
up.
like, yeah.
Mine we celebrated in
How
August.
old am I going to be? 34 or 35?
34.
Oh, okay. I feel
If
like
it
in my
was-
brain I'm thinking I'm 35.
If it was 35, I feel like we would be doing something really big.
We don't have any plans right now, which is so unlike me. I'm a birthday lover.
Me
I throw
too.
myself a birthday party
Yep.
every year.
Last year for Lauren's birthday, we did
a disco party.
Yeah, it was so fun.
So fun. I did a caviar party the year before that.
Yep.
I hosted a garden party one year. So this year feels odd because I have nothing planned.
I think, and same with me, like I love birthdays, I love celebrating, but I think there's just been so much going on of other
Yeah.
planning things that we, I guess, both just were like, it'll come,
Yeah.
and we'll do whatever. And then you were supposed to go to, I thought you were supposed to go to New York or Amelia
Maybe.
or something.
Something. I don't know. So I'm hoping that my husband is secretly planning something, because if he's not, I'm going to be disappointed. And I want him to know that.
I I feel like he's not planning anything.
I know.
He's so busy
We're going to
too.
need to give him a little heads up that that's
Yeah.
my expectation.
I guess
here.
that's my responsibility as the BFF.
Yeah. And so now that summer is wrapping up, we're kind of like getting ready for what's going to roll into kind of busy season in our office. Right after Labor Day, I feel like everyone is like back wanting to do stuff. They're getting ready for holiday season. Everybody wants to be like at their best. Thanksgiving and all the holiday parties. So it really does ramp
Gear
up
up,
at our
yeah.
office. We do lots of lasers, and everybody's kind of trying to clean up all of the damage they did all summer long. So
Which I think is so fun. I mean, I love the procedures we have to do that. BBL, Helix.
Moxie, yes. They're all going to be great. So I talked about this not too long ago, I think on my TikTok or Instagram, is just like, think about now, like what what your goals are by the end of the year, or how you want to, feel, look in December, and start planning. You really want it to be kicked in by the beginning of December. Make sure that you're getting it at the early November. You can get it now and kind of really be good through the entire holiday season if you can get it to last that long. Planning your laser treatments, making sure you have enough for a series of 2 or 3 if you really need to clean up some stuff, and then planning at least 1 to 2 weeks around any like filler injectables so that you just have some time to heal. So be thinking about all of that now. That way it's not like sneaking up on you.
Yeah,
and also
especially
pre-book your appointments, because it's hard to get in as it gets a little busier.
Yeah, I think we're excited for things to gear up. It was a little bit of a slower summer than we anticipated or we have had in the past, which has been nice only because we've had so many other things in the background, in the behind the scenes, so we were able to get some meetings in. But it's always fun to see people back after the summer and hear about summer trips.
Yeah.
Get them ready for the holidays.
Yes.
And if you intend on or want to do our newest favorite treatment called PDGF.
Oh, yeah.
If we start the series now, by December, you will look flawless.
I know. And think about not only in the injectable form, but in the microneedling form, applying it after lasers, like really advancing your treatments, especially if you're somebody who has great skin, it has a good routine. Like, you have to really think outside of the box for some of these patients, and even like for ourselves, of like, how are we going to
level up and like also keep it going?
Right.
Yeah.
So recently, you know, I've been doing my microneedling sessions with the salmon DNA, which is salmon sperm, but it has really been a fantastic like add-on for me because my skin looks so good.
Yeah.
And then I combined it with a laser the last time, and so there's just a lot of unique treatment stacks that you can do that I feel like you just kind of have to get somebody to, you know, explain them to you.
So besides the salmon DNA, I just briefly touch on PDGF. Is there anything you've been loving lately? Skincare, topical treatment? Like
I've been loving the Ourself HA that I've been trying. The whole line has been. I've really like enjoyed it a lot.
I like the lip plumper.
I
used it this morning.
Me too.
It's really cool. It's supposed to add how many cc's to your lips
like
after like 30 days?
Is it half ml?
We're supposed to be trialing it on me.
Yeah.
I don't have lip filler. So
I feel like they look plumper.
I used it this morning.
So I've been loving that. I've really been enjoying the Bare Face like vitamin C actually. I'm not a huge like L-ascorbic acid fan. My Skin Better, my Alto's like always been my favorite. So I have been really enjoying that product.
Well, and I think it's totally the way she formulated it. She, again, it's like her knowledge of how this skincare is going to react, or if L-ascorbic acid dries some people out. All of the other ingredients that she has in her liquid gold, which is the vitamin C, really help people to adapt to even the L-ascorbic acid, which is just great. So,
and then wellness trends. I haven't really been doing any. I mean, honestly.
So I have been really trying to use my aminos from Gary Brecka.
Yes.
Well, it's not his company, but Perfect Aminos.
I use those. Yep. My Armra.
Armra. You got me into Armra, and I've been trying to increase the amount. I didn't realize you took like 4 per day of scoops.
I'm just like,
but that's good because it says that on the package.
Yes.
I have been slacking on my LED red light. I need to get back onto it. My skin has been weird, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's malfunctioning, because I haven't been using my red light.
I tried for a minute to hop in my sauna blanket. And I did it for like 5 days, and it is such a hassle of like getting the blanket out, getting in there. You got to have a towel. You got to and you got to sit in it for like 40 minutes.
Oh, that long?
Yeah. And so I'm trying to like read my book while I'm doing it, but it's just like red light takes 10 minutes. That's just a little bit more time consuming. Yeah. So I need to get back into the wellness trends. Megan's been getting on to me because I've been drinking red wine every night. I don't skip a night, and it's my balance. It's the health in the morning. I try to work out, even though I have also been slacking on that this week.
It's so funny, too, because she's actually been doing so well at eating really well and intentional.
Yes.
Like, you have your factor meals, you've been cooking dinner. And, of course, like, we both are healthy. I'm just saying, like, you can obviously have a season of slacking off.
It's now.
Me. But anyways, I just feel like I've noticed that you have been very intentional about, like, what you're eating and stuff. So I'm like,
but I'm pouring the glass of wine, and I'm watching.
She's like Brian, Netflix. AKA literally her husband, who she lives with, offered it to me. I'm like, okay, and you say no.
I can't turn him down.
Okay, last thing. This is a big topic that broke the internet, but Taylor Swift is engaged.
I was like, what? She is. I cried at my desk. I was so happy for her. I love them. I really do.
I really do. And I love that, like, they sort of proved the weird haters and naysayers wrong that thought it was, like, a setup or something.
Right. It was all a ploy. It was all this, like...
No, I just love that she gets her happy ending. Everyone deserves that. She has had so much through the years. Reminds me of me. I'll
How
give.
far you've come.
Yeah.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
No, though, like it truly broke the internet. Everyone was like creating memes about
Oh,
it.
immediately.
And we just love her and
Which
are happy
I
for her.
I love that. I'm like, you can literally spin anything and turn it into an aesthetic meme.
That is social media for you.
Yes, I know. All right, we're gonna wrap it up and do like a quick little this or that, what we're loving, what we're picking. So,
Okay, Lauren, would you rather pick cheek filler or chin filler for yourself?
oh, okay, for
And
myself.
then let's do what you rather would inject.
Okay, for myself,
What have you loved best?
on myself, cheek filler.
Okay.
Would I like to inject the most? Chin filler.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I have loved my chin filler. It really helped my round face.
But you know, I have been looking at your cheeks a lot since I did them, and they look really good.
I think I want more. I need more a little bit.
Okay, no. But they have been looking really good.
Good.
I think once the swelling finally went away, Megan was
That was-
freaking out. It looks great. So, but what's your favorite to inject?
To inject chin filler all
Yeah,
day. Like
definitely.
it's so transformative on people's faces. I love it so much.
Okay. Lip filler or lip flip?
I like lip filler.
Yeah.
I mean, lip flip goes away too quickly. I like it sometimes more actually as an adjunct to lip filler
That's
as
what I was
well.
going to say. I'm going to go with both. Especially for those patients who like their lip curls in, you can fill them up, but you still kind of need to decrease the muscle movement to flip it out a little bit.
Yep, exactly. Okay, I know your pick, but Onfisa On Gloss or Revisions Gloss?
On Fisa, definitely.
I like them both, but since you got me into Onfisa, I think I might have to pick Onfisa.
I love Revision for the long-lasting aspect of it, but I love the way that the Onfisa feels immediately.
And
bit
it's
more.
like so hydrating. You know it's actually doing good for your lips versus just like drying it out.
Yeah. But the Revision does stay glossy for quite a while, so I like that.
Some people don't like the sticky, like tacky. I
Yeah,
love it because
me
it makes
too.
my lips look glossy.
Okay, Frozen or On the Rocks margarita?
Rocks.
Absolutely.
Duh.
Not even a question. When I was 16, maybe Frozen.
Okay, but I put this in here because Zach and I were at Casa Grande and we were looking around and everyone had Frozen. And I think we both said that. We're like, why are people still ordering Frozen?
I don't know. Yeah, no. I'm an On the Rocks tahini girl all the way.
Zach loves tahini. I just get salt on the rim.
Okay, Louis Vuitton or YSL? I feel like that's a hard question.
Maybe I picked the wrong brands.
YSL.
YSL.
Yeah, that's what I pick. That's what you picked too?
Yeah, I accidentally bought two in a row. Two.
That's right. Accidentally. Megan called me and she was like, I can't choose, so I just bought both. I was like, okay, girl, go off.
This was when I didn't have any of these big bills that I have now.
True.
That I
We
could
had a lot of
spend a little bit of
disposable
money.
income.
Yeah.
At this point, we're rolling in debt.
CO2 versus BBL Moxie. So different.
I
But
know.
So good.
I know what you're gonna pick.
You do?
Yeah,
What am I gonna pick?
CO2.
I think I was going to. Yeah.
I think I pick overall. I think I picked BBL Moxie.
Really?
Yeah, I like that it can take care of so many things at once: pigment, redness, texture.
Yes.
So I like that. CO2, I mean, fantastic for resurfacing, but can't really get all those other things.
Yeah. Retinol versus vitamin C for yourself. Like, what could you not live without?
Alpharet, Skin Better Alpharet. So retinoid.
Yep. I think that I have to pick vitamin C only because it was the first product, like medical grade product I ever used, and the way it transformed my skin was crazy.
Yeah. Beach or mountains?
I know what you're gonna
so
pick.
Easy.
But I picked mountains.
Oh. Beach, duh.
Yeah. Mountains stuff.
Um,
Well, this kind of goes into it.
Yeah, so
would
we
you
could-
rather go on a tropical vacation or like a?
skiing, tropical.
I think
You know what I've said, I really want to be an ocean girl, but I'm terrified of all the ocean animals. But like every time Brian and I book a trip, like we really want to go to the Maldives next year, and I'm like, oh, we got to snorkel and scuba dive, and then I'm going to totally like,
have a panic attack.
yes. I mean, we went snorkeling in Grand Cayman, and Brian hops up out of the boat screaming, shark, when I'm 100 yards away.
Was he just kidding?
No,
Oh.
there was a massive one.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, yeah. It was like 9 feet. But I think it was a nurse shark.
I don't care.
Yeah.
At home skincare versus in office treatments.
For myself, office treatments.
Oh.
I mean, I already have a really good skincare routine.
No, I guess maybe, okay, what do you feel like is the most important?
Oh, at home.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Like if you had to pick.
Yes. For my
Like, but I mean like.
I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give up office treatment.
I know. I just think like all in all, I think that your at-home skincare
yes.
is the most important for your foundation.
It is. Absolutely. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody, as far as patients go. For myself though, like I really need office treatment.
Yes, because you're so great at your home care. Yeah. I agree.
So once you do solidify that, office treatments are going to change your life.
Mm-hmm. But not just Botox, by the way.
No.
Just
I'm talking
Botox.
about skin treatments.
Yes.
Like truly, not even injectables. I think the skin treatments are really
like the microneedling and stuff. I can't wait to do microneedling with PDGF. Okay.
All right. So that was our life update. Hopefully you got to know a little bit more about us, what we've had going on. I know sometimes we just like stick to the facts and like hop through all of the aesthetic medicine, but we wanted to kind of just like share what we've been working on, what we've been doing. We're super excited for the launch of Dewstate. So make sure you go to www.dewstate.com, look at all the products that we've curated, and follow us on Instagram. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.